to see Mr. Cohen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Mr. Ranking Member. I am here filling in for Mr. Nadler, but I want to take an opportunity on a personal note to say this is the first time I've been to this committee since Ms. Slaughter was here, and just how wonderful a woman she was, and I miss seeing her. But she was a star.
She's watching you right now. So, so be good.
Thank you. So I appreciate you allowing us the opportunity to testify today concerning this important resolution. H. Con Res 624 expresses a sense of Congress that any report Special Counsel Mueller delivers to the Attorney General should be released to the public and to Congress. Mr. Nadler introduced this resolution along with Chairpersons Waters, Schiff, Cummings, Engel, and Neal. Releasing the report in full would be consistent with the intent of the Special Counsel regulations, past precedent, Attorney General Barr's own public statements, and most importantly, the interest of the American public. I believe President Trump has said he'd like to see it released, and to paraphrase Ronald Reagan, we paid for this report. The whole purpose of appointing a special counsel to oversee the Trump-Russia investigation in the first place was to ensure the American public would have full confidence in the integrity of the investigation. The acting Attorney General stated that Mr. Mueller was appointed, quote, in order for the American people to have full confidence in the outcome, unquote, and to assure the public that, quote, government officials administer the law fairly, unquote. The American public can only have confidence in both the process and the outcome of the investigation. However, if the Department of Justice is transparent with the investigation's results, failing to provide a fulsome account of the Special Counsel's investigations' findings would undermine the American public's confidence in the entire process and would defeat the very purpose for which the Special Counsel was appointed. Indeed, transparency is a critical aspect of the Special Counsel regulations, and releasing the report would be consistent with the overall intent of the Special Counsel regulations. The Department of Justice commentary published alongside the regulations the importance of, quote, ensuring congressional and public confidence in the integrity of the process, unquote. Moreover, the report's release is supported by past precedent. In the only other instance where a special counsel was appointed under the regulations, which was in '99, concerning the 1993 confrontation in Waco, Texas, both the interim and final reports, including the findings provided by the special counsel, were released to the American public by the Attorney General. Moreover, the need for transparency is even more pronounced for investigations that involve our president. The Department of Justice policy permits disclosure of investigative materials when it serves the interests of the American public, even as they pertain to uncharged third parties. While we recognize the Department may be prohibited from publicly disclosing certain classified or grand jury information that may be contained in the report, methods and sources from intelligence world, the Department should release the Mueller report to the public to the maximum extent permitted by law and provide the report in full to Congress. It is clear that the interest of the American public is served by transparency with respect to any investigation that could implicate or exonerate our president. This is especially true given the serious allegations at the center of Special Counsel Mueller's investigation. No coincidence this resolution will be considered during Sunshine Week. A vote for this resolution will send a clear signal to both the American people and the Department of Justice that Congress believes transparency is a fundamental principle necessary to ensure that government remains accountable to its people. Finally, I urge the committee to adopt Mr. Nadler's brief technical which clarifies the resolution as calling for the release of the Special Counsel's findings, as was the case with the release of reports concerning the 1993 confrontation at Waco that I previously mentioned. And I urge swift consideration of the resolution on the floor and passage by the House.
Thank you.
Thank you.